Leadership in the tourism sector at the 2024 Caribbean Media Exchange Leadership Awards. Director General of the Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Latia Duncombe, took the opportunity to express her gratitude for being able to represent the islands of the Bahamas on the world stage.
It's a CMEX Leadership Award, and it's now an annual event that seeks to highlight the achievements of Caribbean professionals from a leadership perspective. I'm certainly honored and elated that the performance of the destination and myself leading an amazing team of 400 employees across the islands of the Bahamas. The work of our entire industry, our stakeholders, it's being highlighted and celebrated. I was sharing with a fellow awardee, I said, you know, the difference with the Bahamas, we have 16 islands that we actively promote in the tourism space, more than 30 airports. So when we look at hotel inventory, it's for 16, not just one. When we look at airlift, again, for 16, not just one. And so our teams on the ground, our boots on the ground, have done a phenomenal job over the years. And this award for me represents a culmination of it all. Our hard work, our labor, and I'm grateful to be the Director General of the Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation. And on behalf of the leadership, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, we're certainly excited that the Bahamas has been highlighted and celebrated in this way.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
In 2024, Family Guardian reaffirmed its dedication to making a positive difference by offering meaningful support to many deserving communities, organizations, and charities, including the Bahamas Feeding Network, Great Commission Ministries, Grand Bahama Children's Home, Unity House, Stapleton School, Bahamas Association for the Physically Disabled, Ranfilly Home, PACE, Royal Bahamas Police Force, Lupus 242, RBPF Fire Division, Centerville Neighborhood Watch, Peace on the Streets, City of Hope Cancer Walk, UB Fit, Grand Bahama Relay for Cancer, Salvation Army School for the Blind, Pat Senior Citizens Home, Children's Emergency Hostel, Elizabeth Estates Children's Home, Persis Rogers Home for the Aged, the Beacon School, the Bahamas Red Cross, Foxtown Primary School, School for Exceptional Learners, Governor's Harbor Fire Rescue, South Andros Senior Citizens Home, and the elderly community of Long Island. As the year comes to an end, we want to express our gratitude to our clients and extend warm wishes for a Merry Christmas and a happy, prosperous New Year.
The Shell Saxon Superstars hoping to make it 4 straight. The group's leader making an appeal for others to support Junkanoo.
Plus, Kitchener, Canada feeling the Junkanoo rhythm.
A month to go before the Junior Junkanoo Parade.
And in sports, Bahamas Bowl prep is underway.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
One more day to go, and we will be saying goodbye to 2024 and hello to 2025. Happy holidays to everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
I'm Desmond Saunders. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. We've had a pretty exciting year.
Very, very productive year, Desmond. So it's been so good to have you in my company.
I know. It's been fun. We've had some bruises. We've had some road bumps, but we're still here.
Yes, definitely Christmas is all done and it's time to start a new chapter. And speaking of new chapters, let's get right into news, Desmond, shall we? The Shell Saxon Superstars are hoping to do it again come New Year's morning. Legendary leader Percy Vola Francis saying a big thank you to his group and all of their sponsors who make it possible for them to make it to Bay. Vola called on corporate Bahamas to continue to step up to keep Junkanoo alive.
And I want to say to all of those other sponsors out there, the corporate Bahamas, Junkanoo is a very expensive undertaking. And we'd like for you all to pitch in and try to help us out in the scrape that we're in. Because we're a non-profit organization, we are not in the business of making money. And you see the fantastic job that the Saxons in particular have done, the great talent that we have in this organization. I'm talking about from the music, and the dance, and the costume design and construction. They have never, ever seen anything like this. And I believe that that particular parade, Boxing Day 2024, was one of the best Junkanoo parades in the history of Junkanoo and in the history of Saxons.
Well, with just over 24 hours ago before the New Year's Day Junkanoo Parade, the Prodigal Sons set to make it to Bay Street once more. The Yellow Elder-based group made it to Bay, albeit under challenging circumstances. Leader Eric Scrappy Knowles spoke with our Vaughn Aubrey about the difficulty of making it to Bay Street, including sponsorship.
We're the only group who experienced a hurricane and a fire in a short span of time with no major sponsor. All these groups out here, you're looking at over $100,000, $20,000 easy. You understand what I'm saying? We basically come to Bay Street by the grace of God and what we get from the ministry. And as you see, they asked us for it back last year. You understand what I'm saying? And we paid it back.
Well, those said the Prodigal Sons continue to work with the young people of Yellow Elder Gardens to keep them involved in positive activities.
365 days of the year, we're moving through the community, but we do it quietly because we want the people in the community to keep their dignity intact. We don't want to bring a camera with us when we giving food, donations, and stuff like that, because people have feelings and people are proud. Bahamians are very proud people. You understand what I'm saying? And with the young kids, you know, one time ago, when we first started, you had at least about 8 out of 10 of the most wanted criminals from Yellow Elder. You understand what I'm saying? But when you look at it now, some of them have basically died out, and with the help of God, we've been able to make an impact in the community.
Nowadays, Junkanoo is making its presence felt in the United States and Canada. Vaughn Aubrey got to experience Bahamians living in Kitchener, just outside of Toronto, Canada, celebrate Junkanoo just like we do here at home.
Junkanoo made dozens who traveled from the Bahamas to Canada for a wedding feel right at home, courtesy of the Bahamas Junkanoo legends. Denise Hyler gets to live out her love for Junkanoo, even though she calls Canada home.
If I choose to live in Canada, that's one thing. Bahamian is Bahamian all the time, all the time, from the heart. So we want them here to experience what we have from home. They don't have to go to Nassau or Freeport or Eleuthera or Bimini and swim with pigs. They can do it right here. We can give them that experience right here in Canada. So I love it, love it, love it.
Hyler's cousin, Philip Russell Jr., credits John Jay-Z's article with starting the Bahamas Junkanoo legends in Canada, and they are in demand.
This morning we were in London, and we did a performance for the City of London, and we were basically contacted by the bride's mother about this particular event, and we decided to come on down and
But in London, we were doing a show with Pioneer Village. So they were doing something on Emancipation Day, and they had us lead a parade around the Pioneer Village. We've done weddings. Next week we're going to be doing an Afro-Carib Fest sometime. We've done a cheese fest. We do anything, anyone asks us to do.
Seems like we're well known.
Happy to come out and do it.
Brenda Lee Cox never participated in Junkanoo until she moved to Canada.
It was not until last year that I went to a festival, a cultural festival, and I saw the Junkanoo group. I had no other choice but to join. It took me to move from Nassau to come here and see, to realize what I've missed.
And Russell's message to Bahamians?
Hey, you can take the man of the island, you can't take the island of the man. Okay? Right? Junkanoo's in our blood.
Yes. Absolutely.
Junkanoo's...
Please don't lose it. Please don't lose it. Don't take on anybody else's culture. Yeah. This is ours. It's totally unique. Please, please, please do Junkanoo. Make it our own. Keep it as our own. Please, I pray.
To which most Bahamians say, Amen. For the Bahamas Tonight, I am Vaughn Aubrey.
Wow, amazing story. Well, just a month ago, before primary, secondary, and visiting Family Island schools battled it out for bragging rights and Junkanoo glory during the Junior Junkanoo Parade set for January 30th on Bay, participating schools get the opportunity to showcase their music, dance, and costumes in front of local and international spectators. But recently, there's been a large debate about the parade being pushed to the end of the month. Education Director Dominic McCartney-Russell cleared the air on the issue.
The problem with having Junior Junkanoo in December is that, we don't want to compete with the major groups. And the reason it was placed where it's placed is because we have greater support from the major groups as well. Their focus is on, bringing it to Bay. And so they don't give us that kind of support in December because they're focused on, winning Junkanoo.
Well, don't go away. We have more Junkanoo for you. Lloyd Allen making the rounds of the shacks. Stay close.
Early childhood has Junkanoo, planting seeds so bright. Primary includes Junkanoo, building on preschool with delight. CTE speaks to Junkanoo skills for every day. Humanities speaks to Junkanoo in a creative way. Science explores Junkanoo, every fact and phase. Special ed includes Junkanoo in so many ways.
We will jump into it, public schools leading through.
Junkanoo!
Cross-curricular integration
is what we will do.
Bahamas, it's time to jump into Junkanoo. Cross-curricular integration.
This January, the Ministry of Education, Technical and Vocational Training invites all students, teachers, and communities to join the Junkanoo Initiative 2025, a month-long celebration of our rich cultural heritage. From vibrant costumes to rhythmic beats, we're bringing Junkanoo alive in every subject and across every classroom.
Key events include January 9th, official launch at the Ivy Dumont Building on University Drive. January 13th, the exciting Junkanoo Jitney Tour around New Providence. January 6th to February 3rd, virtual resources on theme selection, costuming, performance techniques, plus conversations around the table with Junkanoo leaders and enthusiasts. And don't miss the grand culmination in February, where schools will showcase their creativity and Junkanoo spirit. Let's honor the rhythm, artistry, and history that makes Junkanoo uniquely Bahamian as we engage in cross-curricular integration. For more information, contact Assistant Director of Education, Mrs. Perline Baker at perline.baker@moe.edu.bs or 502-2731. Or visit the MOE TVT's website for details.
Are you ready?
We ready now!
Who are we? Hold on. Who are we?
MOE TVT! We coming!
Jump into Junkanoo.
Cross-curricular integration!
Carpets, bed sheets, and that mat. There's a place I know. For shower curtains, comforters, and window curtains. Only one place to go. Fixing your home or automotive, there's no fuss. We put a smile on your face. Come and shop with us. For all you need and more. Shop at AID for Christmas.
At Cartwright, our members know that there's a lot to smile about. They know that membership has its privileges. Guaranteed low pricing on every item, every time you shop. Each membership comes with 2 cards. That's one for you and a free card for a member of your household. Gold card holders earn an annual 2% rebate up to $500. Cartwright members get discounts at other participating businesses. So that's a lot to smile about. Whether it be clothing, appliances, home goods, or groceries, shop at Cartwright, where membership truly has its privileges.
You're looking at a shot of the beautiful Bahama Resort thanks to our drone pilot, Neville Smith. Good job there, Neville.
Well, the government this year was able to procure some 10 new emergency medical services vehicles with the help of the International American Development Bank, bringing the fleet of ambulances in the country to 15. Now, while acquiring these vehicles is a big step, Public Hospitals Authority officials are now working to ensure that staff and for some of the family islands, volunteers are properly trained to operate these vehicles. PHA Managing Director Dr. Abinad Roll recently spoke to the issue, shedding light on how the process will work.
So what the team is doing under the direction of Dr. Miles Brennan, who's the director of NAMS, we're doing EBOC training, and that training is to ensure that not only are they stable in terms of driving on the streets, but that they understand, because we're now moving towards manual. All right, so everybody used to drive the automatic, now it's manual. That process is ongoing, as well as our ability to be able to provide those ambulances to the family islands. You have to appreciate that there is not going to be that level of emergent care as it is in the city. And so what we're doing now is not only ensuring that we have persons trained who will be living in the island's domicile, but also we're looking for volunteers. So we're doing that right now as we speak, so that we're able to send out the other ambulances out to the other communities.
Well, those Junkanoo groups are putting in the last few hours as they prepare for the big showdown on Bay and Shirley Streets. Lloyd Allen making the rounds at a number of shacks to give us a sneak peek. Lloyd, what can you tell us?
Right now, we're speaking with Philip Carey. He's the leader of the Redland Soldiers, all the way from Soldier Road. Now, I know you guys didn't perform during the Boxing Day Junkanoo. Tell us why.
Mr. Phil Carey Sr., he was the previous chairman of the Redland Soldiers Junkanoo organization. He would have fell ill just prior to the parade, hospitalized during the parade. I, at the time, was off to school in Canada. I flew home to do whatever I could to assist him with getting to the Boxing Day parade, but we were not able to do so. However, the efforts that we put in were not in vain. We're going to give 110% effort to give the fans, the spectators, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, and the JCNP a beautiful show on New Year's Day.
Now, making the trot all the way to Yellow Elder, we also spoke with Lyndon Ramming. He is a founding member of the Prodigal Sons, which over the past 3 years, this B category group has not performed. Tell us why that's happened.
We had some difficulties with hurricane and all sorts of different stuff, and and that's basically what happened.
Well, like they always say, beyond the storm, there's a rainbow. So New Year's Day parade is just a few days away. What can the Bahamian public expect from Prodigal Sons?
Well, they could expect a whole lot for what we get offered, but our best day was Boxing Day.
Now, we also made our way to one family just off JFK, where we're speaking with one family who plays fourth on Boxing Day, preparing for New Year's. Vernon Roll, you're the chairman. What happened on Boxing Day?
Well, nothing really happened. I think we just was flat. Groups was better, so I want to say congratulations to the winners.
Tell us about the theme.
Well, our team is basically about the Black history. We will be traveling from Africa to the Bahamas, so you will see a lot of Black people that was very instrumental in the fight for suffrage movement. You will see the Martin Luther King, the Nelson Mandela, the Marcus Garvey, the Sir Lyndon Pinlin, the Sir Milo Butler. You will see the woman heritage. You will see a lot of stuff that we are going to present this New Year's Day parade.
Well, the word is already out about the Saxon Superstars. 3 parades in a row, and New Year's is approaching. Darren Wright, he is a designer with the Saxons. Tell us, what can we expect New Year's?
Well, I want you to know that you're going to get another dynamic performance. That was only the appetizer. New Year's is going to be the main course for you guys.
Now, for all of these groups, they hope to perform well, giving a cultural show to remember come New Year's Junkanoo. Reporting from Fort Charlotte for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
And don't go anywhere. Amajal Knowles tells us what's coming up in sports.
Well, it's officially Bowl Week as the Bahamas Bowl set to take place this weekend between the Buffalo Bulls and the Liberty Flame. But before the players can arrive, the final preparations being made to the field at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. We caught up with the Bulls technical director. More from that story coming up in sports.
Ready to insure your ride? Our new website is ready for you. Visit jsjohnson.com. Go to About, select Coverages, go to Auto, and click Get a Quote. We've made it easier than ever to request a quote online. Fill in all the required fields. When you're done, hit Submit. You'll receive a response via email within 24 hours. Visit jsjohnson.com today.
So we helped bring some magic to the Albury Sale Primary School. We were able to visit with Mickey Mouse, bring some gifts, and just celebrate the magic of Disney in the community today, here in Nassau.
We were in a Disney sort of mood. It was such a great joy to see their faces light up and to hold those toys in their hands, knowing that I've got a piece of Disney in my hand. It was just awesome.
Disney coming to Eleuthera, coming to Nassau and Abaco. I'm so proud of Disney Cruise Line and the work Disney is doing, especially in the classroom and the schools in the Bahamas.
This has been an amazing day for me.
business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
This Christmas, stay connected through all the family traditions. Holidaying is unwrapping gadgets, gigs, and gift cards. Sign up for a $64.99 or higher postpaid plan and get a free smartphone. 3 gigs of bonus data for 3 months and a chance to win a $100 gift card. We've got you covered with the ultimate postpaid deals. For more postpaid offers, visit us online at bdcbahamas.com.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles. Topping sports is officially Bowl Week as the Bahamas Bowl set to take place on Saturday between the Liberty Flame and the Buffalo Bulls. But before then, the grounds crew hard at work preparing the field at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium for the big showdown. We spoke with the Bulls technical director, Tyler Grolick.
Yeah, so as far as the process, we start months out, getting our order ready for the paint. All the supplies we need. We get a container shipped over from Miami, and then pretty much, start rocking and rolling day one when we get into the Bahamas. So we're usually out about 8 to 9 days before the game, and we start, getting all the stuff uncrated. We have a crew of 7 to 8 operations people that come in and start marking the field out. Usually the second day we're here. And then we start painting for the duration of the week. So we're painting for about 7 days, getting the field ready, prepping all the spaces for the teams, and we're excited for game day on Saturday.
And with the bowl game traditionally providing some exciting finishes and viral moments, Grolick says we can expect more of the same this year.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a great game with Liberty and Buffalo coming in. I know. I think Buffalo's been here before, so definitely excited about that matchup. And, like you said, we've had viral moments in the past, so hopefully it continues this year.
And that's a look at your sports on this Monday. Now check on weather and we return.
Jenny-O turkeys, $2.59 per pound. Stovetop stuffing, assorted 6 ounces, $2.79. Great American raw shrimp, 12 ounces, $3.99. Fresh celery, 2 for $5. Yellow onions, 3-pound bag, $2.99. Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, 14 ounces, $1.99. Let's make it a December to remember. Happy holidays to Super Value and Quality Supermarkets.
Colon cancer is the 3rd most common cancer affecting Bahamians. Your risk of developing colon cancer is increased if you have a personal history of colorectal cancer or colon polyps, a family history of colon cancer, or inflammatory bowel diseases such as ulcerative colitis. Other factors that can increase your risk of developing colon cancer are low fiber, high fat diets, a sedentary lifestyle, obesity, smoking, and alcohol. You can take steps to reduce your risk of colon cancer by making specific lifestyle changes. Eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These foods contain fiber, minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants, which may play a role in cancer prevention. Drink alcohol in moderation or not at all. Do not smoke. Exercise with a goal of getting in at least 30 minutes each day. If you've been inactive, start slowly and gradually build up to 30 minutes. Also, talk to your doctor before starting any exercise program. Maintain a healthy weight. If you're at a healthy weight, maintain it by combining a well-balanced diet with daily exercise. If you need to lose weight, ask your doctor about healthy ways to achieve your goal. Colon cancer screening can also help to prevent colon cancer or lead to its early detection when treatment is most effective. If you're 45 years or older, speak to your doctor about having a colonoscopy or some form of colon cancer screening that may be appropriate for you. I'm Dr. Eugene Marcus Cooper. Pay attention to your health. Get the facts and discuss colon cancer with your physician today.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in partnership with the Public Hospitals Authority.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Dr. Gale, and I'm inviting you to be a part of a journey where we open the Word of God to receive strength, to receive empowerment from the Scriptures as they have been written. Get your Bibles, get your cup of coffee or your tea, because this journey is gonna be great. This is your day of victory.
We are here in the time of need. There's no discrimination. The mission is to relieve the suffering. We volunteer, we deliver care. With donors and partners, we're always here to turn compassion into action. Protecting life and health with our training throughout the years. We empower to heal the world. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas. Community farming for food security. Climate programs suited for our island country. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas.
This message brought to you by the Bahamas Red Cross Society in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Time now for your access weather forecast and our live weather radar showing two lines of showers. The first one is moving out through the southeast Bahamas, and that will continue to drift towards the southeast. Then we have the second line just off the southeast coast of Florida, and that will remain there through tomorrow, and it could trigger 1 or 2 showers around the Bimini, Grand Bahama, North Abaco areas through Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, it will make that final push towards the south and east, pushing through the capital sometime around mid-morning on Wednesday. And your boating forecast tonight, well, it's brought to you by Live Business, where you always protected during the worst storms. In the northwestern islands tonight, southerly winds 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. The high tide that will take place at 7:23 this evening. And for the central Bahamas, we can expect the winds to be out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots, wave heights also at 2 to 4 feet. And in the southeast Bahamas, the wind's going to be easterly, 10 to 15 knots, wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And then tomorrow, we'll see a further change in those winds. They become south to southwest in the northwestern parts of the country at 10 to 15 knots, just ahead of that front. The high tide, that will take place at 7:51 in the morning, with the low tide at 2:23 in the afternoon. And for the central islands, those winds, they're going to fall off light and variable with flat sea conditions, so beautiful boating conditions. Take advantage of it because it will be short-lived. And then in the southeast Bahamas, Tuesday, easterly winds 10 to 15 knots and the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. And taking you into the middle of the week on Wednesday, the winds become northwest behind that front. Speeds unchanged though, and the wave heights remain at 2 to 4 feet. The high tide on Wednesday, that will occur at 8:32 in the morning, with the low tide at 3:03 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands, we will continue to enjoy those light and variable winds and flat sea conditions. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Used to carry you in Bob back in the day.
Son, let me tell you my story. When I was a younger boy, I was rough and I was tough. I could eat anything, even guava tough. But now I'm a little bit older.
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. LaDawn and Desmond.
Thanks, Basil, for that weather check. And be sure to stay tuned to the ZNS Network for your holiday forecast.
Yes, cool temperatures, enjoying it, Adon.
Cool indeed.
Be sure to stick with us. And now for a check on what's happening on the digital platforms, let's get our buzz on, digital buzz on, with our influencer, Matea Cunningham.
It's time for Let's Talk Socials, and today we're diving into a viral moment from Mufasa, the Lion King. It's a prequel to the 2019 adaptation of The Lion King, focusing on Mufasa's journey from an orphaned cub to becoming one of the greatest kings of the Pride Lands. The story is told through flashbacks narrated by Rafiki to Simba and Nala's daughter Kiara, with comedic input from Timon and Pumbaa. It also explores Mufasa's bond with his brother Taka, who later becomes Scar. With stunning visuals and music by Lin-Manuel Miranda, it's no surprise the movie has sparked a buzz online. But one unexpected moment is stealing the show on TikTok. The song "I Always Wanted a Brother" has captivated social media, particularly a line where the child voice actor says brother with so much emotion that it becomes brother. Fans are obsessed with this heartfelt yet theatrical pronunciation, and it's taken over TikTok. But see for yourself. My word is good, but check this.
Heard his father say he doesn't want this stray. I tell you, he said that it came to my face.
What did you say about my brother? Stay away from my brother, cause I say so.
If you put your paws on my brother, you'll meet the jaws of his brother. Those are the laws for my brother.
This trend shows how even small, unique details in films can gain massive cultural traction. If you haven't joined the brother craze yet, it's worth checking out. What's your favorite take on the trends? I'm Matea, and this has been Let's Talk Social.
Makes you want to take a safari expedition.
Maybe you want to go watch The Lion King with Mufasa again.
Makes you want to go to Africa as well.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Matea, for always keeping us updated in the social media world.
Well, it's been fun. Junkanoo is just hours away.
Can't wait.
What's your psychic predictions? Saxons?
I don't think I want to say that because I don't want to be biased, but we'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see.
I know my particular group we're going to put on a show.
Oh, my God. That's a wrap for tonight. It's been great. Stay tuned for the ZNS Network and the Bahamas Tonight at 11 with Royston Jones. It's been fun. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Saxons.
At the Sydney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.
Deals Crazy TV is brought to you by real estate agent Bobby Clark, Palmdale Furniture.